Hey, it's Candus. We're in the last video number 8 of the series of really understanding QuickBooks and the mindset. So we are gonna jump in, and what today is really about is you've looked at the reports, but now what you're gonna get to do is we're gonna talk more about after you've done all this. What's the next step? You know, it's tax time. What do you need to be doing? Understanding about consistency. So today's video is about being patient with yourself and knowing that, you know, be okay with getting behind at times. I mean, I teach QuickBooks and I get behind on my own bookkeeping. When you're a mom, a wife, an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, whatever it is in your life, you're super busy. And sometimes QuickBooks or accounting bookkeeping isn't the number one thing on your list. It just isn't. It's out making sales. It's taking care of other people. It's taking care of yourself, hopefully. So be patient with yourself if you get behind. Take a breath. Make sure if you're behind, if you know you're gonna, even if you don't know you're gonna get behind, what you would want to do is you want to make sure that on your deposits when you go to the bank, make sure you say who it's from and the check number and that kind of detail. And keep your receipts for your expenses. Mainly your bank statement is going to be your saving grace. But you know, a year will go by and you go, I can't remember where I spent that money. Like, what was that for? So if you take notes along the way, keep your receipts, write on your bank deposits, all that kind of stuff, that'll make it a lot easier for you to go back. Make sure you're tracking your paperwork, okay? So consistency, my highest recommendation is at the end of every month when you get your bank statement, sit down and do it. Enter in your deposits, enter whatever way you're doing it, whether it's invoices from customers, enter in your expenses when you get your credit card statements, enter them in. If you can keep that consistency, you know, a couple days a month, your life will be much easier when tax time comes along. And as I've been teaching you, the whole point of doing this is more than taxes. It's about managing and growing your business. It's about taking the time to really look at your business, reflect on your business, and see what decisions you can make to improve it, to grow it, to really, you know, okay, this is the thing. We all started our businesses for some other reason than taking time for your taxes. We did it to share our gifts with the world. We did it for our passions. We did it for our purpose. But we all have to track our numbers. That's the reality of it. We have taxes to pay. So why not do it in a way that you can manage your business and make business decisions and grow your business? You know, I remember, I don't think I've shared this story with you guys yet, but a couple years ago, I was working with a construction company, and they ended up getting audited. Not audited, but they had a customer who didn't want to pay the bill and went to the board and said, hey, these people aren't charging me the right amount, blah, blah, blah. So they had me come in and go through their QuickBooks. And the awesome thing is that because they'd used QuickBooks, I'd actually already taught them how to use QuickBooks, they were tracking everything. So all the stuff that they were invoicing the customer and their employees, everything was, the paperwork was there, the stuff was in QuickBooks accurately. I was able to provide reports, comments for the judge, and they ended up winning that case. They were able to go to the customer and say, yep, you owe us all this money, and the judge agreed, and they were able to, and this is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars because they had tracked it in QuickBooks. So think about QuickBooks beyond just tax time. You'll have the information for your audits, you'll have information to go back and look at later. You just never know what you might need. So thank you again for trusting me. Thank you for being here. And if you missed any of the videos in the series, feel free to click on the link below and put your name and email address, and they'll all be sent to you. Or you can check out my YouTube channel or my website, because on my blog I always include that. And if you like inspiration, which is a lot of what this video is about, I do inspirational insights, so feel free to check out my websites. Those are separate from my actual QuickBooks tips and tricks. So from here forward, you'll be getting my traditional tips and tricks, and you are always welcome to ask me questions. The next few videos will probably be on answering the questions I received from this video series. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me. Have an amazing day. Enjoy your new year. Bye.